Hello and welcome to Life of Soph. Today I am on location in Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort in Orlando, Florida. Because as you will have seen from the title of this video, today I'm going to be telling you all about what's in my park bag. I thought it would just make most sense to do this while I'm out here. It's day 11 at the moment of 13, so we're coming towards the end, and so I know what I need in my bag and what I don't, so I thought now would be a great time to tell you guys. So I've got my Joffreys, this is the Mango Peach Refresher, and I'm going to be telling you about what I've been taking to the parks. So firstly, just to say that I've been taking my 4 Loungefly bags to the parks as my kind of park bags. I've done a separate video showing all of my Loungefly bags, so if you want to see those, then I'll link those at the end of this video. But number 1 and 2 have been super useful while I've been here, and so the first thing is a Mac in a bag. So I bought this from Tesco before our first trip, which was 5 years ago, so I've had this for over 5 years. You can see it's this like navy blue white bird print, and this is the bag, and then the Mac is inside, and it folds down really small, which is really useful. It fits in the bag really nicely so that if all of a sudden we do get a downpour, I'm covered. It's not 100% waterproof, but it's significantly better than just letting the elements get you. And then on a related note, I've also got an umbrella. This one is actually a UV protection one. And I bought this from Uniqlo on our second day at Disney because I went out without my Mac in a bag and it started pouring with rain. And I knew that I needed an umbrella anyway because I'd intended to bring my one from home, but it was not in a good condition. So this was $25 from Uniqlo, which is very expensive, but I needed an umbrella anyway. Next up that's weather related is sun cream, and I always take an aerosol. This is a Sainsbury's own brand one, it's £4.50, and you'll see that it's 50 SPF. And having an aerosol is just so much easier than having to carry around a liquid that you have to like rub in. This, you literally just spray it and you're done. As I said, I buy this from Sainsbury's because it is a lot cheaper than the brands. So you can get, I think Nivea do a version which is about £7. Garnier does a version that's about £7. But as I say, this from Sainsbury's is exactly the same and it's £4.50. And you'll see as well, UVA, it's 5 stars. So this always comes with me. And actually, I'm surprised I've still got this much of this left. And then of course, I bring my purse. This is the Cinderella Princess Sequin Series Loungefly purse. You can see it's Loungefly on the back, and I absolutely love this. I use it as my travel purse because it's got this clock on the top, and I'm just really worried that if I use it in everyday life it's going to ping off. So I've got cards in there, you can see I've got some dollars, and then I've got some change which you can probably hear jingling around. Next up, it's hot in Florida, so it's important to stay hydrated, so I carry around a bottle that's full of liquid normally. This one is empty, as you can see, because it needs a wash basically. I've got another bottle in the fridge. Some people don't like the taste of Florida water, and I have to say this time it has tasted a little bit off to me, so I've actually brought something else with me, although I don't carry it in my bag. It's a little tiny thing of squash. I'll show you. It's this, so I've got the lemon and lime version, but they do like berry versions as well, and I just do a little squeeze into the bottle and it just takes away a bit of the flavour. You don't have to put loads in there, but obviously it's still mostly water and just a tiny bit of squash, so it's better than nothing. Next, I'm going to group this into kind of first aidy items, so I carry little wet wipes, which are useful if you've got any messy food, and I have used these a few times, as you can see, because it's open. These ones were just from Superdrug by the looks of it. And then I also carry tissues. I always need to blow my nose, so I always carry tissues. And then similarly, I've got a little box of plasters. Again, these are just from Sainsbury's. The plasters came in very useful because I wore some new flip-flops, not intending to do much walking, and then I did loads of walking and the flip-flops really hurt my feet. So definitely carry plasters because you never know. And then finally, I've also got some ibuprofen just because I get headaches sometimes, so I'd rather have the tablets with me that I can just take them in the park and feel better rather than kind of ruining a day. Another must-have for me at Disney, even before the pandemic I should say, is hand sanitizer. When you're having to do shooting rides or you've got to stand up on the bus and hold the handrails, I'm just very much of the opinion that I don't want to get poorly while I'm on holiday, so I always carry a hand sanitizer with me, and you'll see it's quite well used. This one was just from Primark, and I'm sure it was like 75p. You should get at least 60% alcohol. This one's 75%, and I just keep this in the side pocket in my Loungefly. Can you guess the next item? Obviously it's sunny a lot in Florida, and so you should have sunglasses with you, or a hat if you'd prefer. These sunglasses I just got from New Look recently. I like them because they've got the gold around the lenses. Something that a lot of people swear by as well is a portable charger. So I have got my portable charger, but I confess that I haven't actually taken it with me since about the first or second day. The reason for that is the structure of our days. So what we tend to do is go to the park in the morning, come back midday for like a little nap or a break, and then go back out in the evening. So I actually have the time to charge my phone in between visits. So I haven't, touch wood, actually needed my portable charger. But if you're going to be in the parks from park opening to park close, I would strongly recommend bringing a portable charger because there is a lot you need to do on your phone. Alternatively, bring a charging cable. There are USBs around the parks and sometimes actual plug sockets as well. Just make sure that you've got some way of charging your phone just in case. I also carry around a lip balm and a hand cream. So this lip balm, I think I bought this from Cyprus. It's actually got SPF in it. It's called Liposan. It's fine. Because it's an SPF, I thought I'd just bring it with me. And then hand cream, this is just a L'Occitane 20% shea butter one. I like to bring this one traveling with me because A, it's a good size, as you can see, and B, it's very intense moisturizing, so my hands get really dry, which is probably because I'm constantly using sanitizer and washing them. So this is really rich, and so it's a really good one to have because I don't need to worry about having to constantly reapply it or anything. And then top tip, a Ziploc bag. Doesn't have to be Ziploc, you can see mine's from IKEA. Just make sure you bring a resealable bag with you. It's great for anything that gets wet, if you want to go on a water ride and keep something dry, if you get too much food at a restaurant, pretty much anything. My sister considered using this as a sick bag when she didn't feel very well the other day. Sorry Natalie if you're watching this. But you can use it for so many different things, so always make sure that you've got one, just in case. And then I also carry around a nail file. This is just from Primark, it comes in a little case. And you might be wondering how I fit all of this into a Loungefly, but actually it all fits quite well. Especially since I've been using a smaller water bottle, everything fits in much easier, but as well as a Loungefly bag, I also do have a bum bag, or a fanny pack as they call them in America. And this is the one that I've got. It's just from Primark. Again, I bought this before our first trip 5 years ago, and I've used it in all 3 trips that we've been here. And I like it because it's white, so it goes with everything. So as I mentioned, I have got a couple of videos showing my Loungefly bags, and if you want to see those, then I will put them here for you. It's probably also worth mentioning that I'm vlogging this trip, so if you want to see the vlogs, then make sure that you keep an eye out because they're going to be starting very, very soon. And don't forget, you can always press the subscribe button to be notified as soon as they come out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Probably back in the UK. Bye!